God in heaven, I'm coming before you today to ask for clear instructions on whether or not this man is the one for me.
He is not the man for you.
Am I the one for this man?
No, you're not supposed to be together.
I'm hearing in my spirit together. We gonna be together.
I had a few revelations over the last couple of weeks, and I just wanted to share. This is not like advice or anything or a pep talk, but if you can get something valuable from it, that's great too. So imagine praying to God or the universe. I'm going to be saying God in this video. You can substitute it with universe if you want. Just FYI, I wouldn't consider myself religious, particularly. I would say I'm more of a spiritual person. And I say this because it's relevant to the conversation. I do believe in God. I was baptized Catholic, but I'm not practicing. I don't go to church, and that's not something I want to get into in this video. That could be a video for another time if I decide to talk about that, but I'm probably not going to. So just so you know. So imagine praying to God about clarity, asking him about clarity to reveal something to you, and he does. And you dismiss it, or you don't pay attention, you look the other way. That's what has been happening for the longest. In this case, it's about my YouTube channel. I was asking God for clarity about what direction to go in. I like to experiment on my channel. I like variety, and I just feel like if you're a new YouTuber, if you're small, you shouldn't niche down too much. I mean, I've always felt this way, even back when the advice on YouTube was to niche down. Like in 2019, that was the advice. I've always just felt the opposite way. But I know that now, it's in 2023, it's now uncool to niche down, because like, how much content can you generate from like one topic? After a while, you're gonna be like, I'm tapped out. I don't have anything else to talk about as concerns growing on Instagram or whatever. Like, there's only so many of those kinds of videos you can make before people start to check out and be like, okay, I'm bored, I've gotten all the information I need. Anyways, the point is, like, I've never really been one to like niche down. I like to experiment. I started off this channel by doing, I guess you would call it inspirational / motivation. These days it's called more self improvement, if you will. So people like the Wizard Liz, like that kind of sector, giving advice. So I started off by doing that, and then, I would do a few money videos here and there, because somebody has suggested that I do money videos, even though I was very hesitant. I'm like, I know nothing about money. Who do I think I am to come on here and be telling people about money, But I did that, and one of those videos actually did really well. It is currently at 13K, which is my second highest viewed video on my channel. And then I randomly did one Cameroon video. It was a Cameroon tag, and that one did surprisingly well, like right away within like the first 48 hours. At the time when I posted this video, this was like right when I started my channel, my videos would only get like 20 views, but within like 24 hours, 48 hours, that Cameroon tag had gotten like over 100 views, which was big for me. So anyways, I'm like, okay, there's interest here. So then I do a couple more Cameroon videos, and those do really well. My highest viewed video till date is my Cameroon culture video from 2019, and growing. It's like at 17K, and it's still growing every day. The point I'm trying to make is, when I look at my analytics, it shows that my Cameroon videos do well on this channel. So I'd been praying to God, asking him for advice about what direction. He had told me Cameroon videos. It's obvious. You check your analytics, Cameroon videos. You go to my channel right now, you look at the most popular videos. Most of them are Cameroon videos. Like I said, there's just that one money video up there that has done really well, but for the most part, they're all Cameroon videos. So that's clear evidence that that's what I should be doing, right? But I turned the other way. I was like, I'm not doing this because I don't want to be known as the Cameroon girl. I don't want to become that. I don't want that to become my niche, right? I don't want to be stuck in a category. I want to be able to do a variety of things, because I myself, when I watch other content creators, I like watching varieties. I don't want to watch someone who does the same thing all the time. It gets boring for me personally. So I look the other way. I'm like doing all these other things, and that's good, because when you're brand new, you don't want to niche down too much. You want to experiment, see what works for you, and then go from there. But at this point, I'd done enough videos to where I'd gathered enough data and known that Cameroon videos work for me. So that's what I should have been doing. But I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to go over here into monthly resets, which I don't regret. This is no shade to anyone who does monthly resets. The first 2 monthly resets I did okay, but after a while it stopped doing well. Anyways, so I was experimenting, doing other things, and hoping that's what it was gonna make me gain traction on my channel, and it still didn't work. Just be obedient. I asked, I was given, and I looked the other way. Also, the reason why I was resistant to making Cameroon videos too is it had been a while since I had visited. So I knew at some point I was going to run out of ideas about the culture. It had been a while until I just went back this past December and was able to get reacquainted with the culture, and I was able to now produce more videos. All of my videos over the last couple of weeks have been Cameroon videos, and I still have like more of that coming your way. Just different varieties, but it's Cameroon/African culture. And I guess I needed to make that journey in order to get my wheels turning. And then even with like doing monthly resets, I had a feeling after doing about 3 of them that I didn't want to keep doing them. And then at Thanksgiving, my aunt had said something to me about my videos. She does watch my videos, and she had mentioned something to me about my videos, which at first I was resistant to it, but I went back and watched the videos and understood what she was saying, which is why I did make that video back in, I think it was December, about like why I will no longer be posting monthly resets. It's a very short video, it's 3 minutes. Go and check it out. I'll post it somewhere here. And I did mention that, in my monthly resets, I was revealing too much about my next steps, about like when I'll do my financial goals or my personal goals. I was revealing way too much. And while that has worked for some people will sit on YouTube and say, hey, I have a goal of reaching 10,000. So if you want to subscribe and help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. Some people do that. They say it and they actually hit the 10K or hit more than the 10K or whatever. And so I was kind of hoping that me doing that, following the trends, that would give me some traction by doing monthly resets. That is because monthly resets is a pretty hot it was a pretty hot trend last year. I don't know if it's still hot because I haven't really been watching a whole lot of those since the year started. So no regrets, whatever. But like I did the monthly resets and it didn't give me the traction that I was looking for. So just because someone's saying to your audience that this is what I would like to accomplish, this is the number of subscribers I would like to attain, and it works for them, doesn't mean that's the same thing that's going to happen to me. Just like there's some people who get on YouTube for like 2 weeks and they get like 2 million subscribers. Prime example of that is the van life girl from 2019, and everyone kept saying she was a YouTube plant. So it can happen. It is very possible, but she's also an anomaly. So just because that happens for her doesn't mean it's going to happen for me as well. Some people, like I said, it takes them 2 weeks to get to 2 million subscribers. Some people, it takes them a year to get to 100K or a million. And then there's some others that it takes them 10 years before they get to 100K. And that's okay. We're not all on the same path. The other thing I wanted to mention was being in the headspace last year of like wanting things to happen, and when they're not happening the way I wanted them to happen, my way, then just like being frustrated and just wallowing. I did a lot of wallowing last year. When I look back at what I actually accomplished last year, I really didn't do much. I was doing my reflections before this year started, and I was just like, what the fuck? What did I even do last year? And it's just that same mentality of like hoping things will happen for me, but like nobody is coming to save me. I have to save myself. I wasn't really going to the gym like that. I was calling out of work. I was spending a lot of money on Amazon last year. Last year, I think I just really had a revelation because I work at Whole Foods and we get a discount, but still, like, it's still expensive. I was removing the brown bags that they have at Whole Foods because, you know, they don't use plastics. They use like those brown bags. I was removing those brown bags from my cabinet to move them downstairs to create space. And I just realized how many of those bags I had, which means I was shopping a lot. I didn't think it was that bad until I saw the amount of brown bags I had. I was like, this is absolutely ridiculous. This is where all your money is going. Whole Foods and Amazon. And I'm like, something has got to give. This does not make any sense. This is why I hadn't really moved further along on my goals, because of shopping. I thought I had a handle on this. So anyways, big changes this year. Been going to the gym 2 to 3 times a week so far this year. I've been posting on YouTube frequently, and I'm just trying to get things in order because next year cannot come and meet me in the same place. It's just, I gotta take action, and then the universe or God will help me. I can't just sit there and just wait for the help and not do anything. So yeah, just wanted to share that. Also, I will be back with the Cameroon content on Friday. I just wanted to mix things up a little bit. And on that note, I need to go to bed. It's past 1 a.m.